Hello there, my crafty friends. It's Ashley Pfeiffer, the maker behind Stamped AF. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Canada, and this week well, for one, I have a video. I am going to share the Wisteria wishes from the annual catalog, but I'm going to do a bit of a mashup because we've got some items that they're going away forever. This mother of pearl specialty paper is part of the mini catalog and unfortunately is not carrying over, and just look how pretty it is. I've got some of the On the Horizon DSP. We've got from the annual catalog, I've got some of the Hues of Happiness DSP. I've got Fresh Freesia open weave ribbon. I've got the designer frames, I want to say is what they are, but I will link the products used below. And without further ado, let's get our craft on. I'm going to start by trimming down my DSP to 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. I'll have to put the measurement for this one in the description because I can't for the life of me remember what this was. So I have die cut that designer tag frame from both watercolor paper and from the mother of pearl specialty paper. I'm just gluing them together to give a little bit of a lift. Now going to die cut my leaves and wisteria, although it looks like lilac to me, from the Hues of Happiness DSP and On the Horizon DSP. On the Horizon for the green and Hues of Happiness for the flowers. So I'm just layering them to give them a bit of depth. And I add a little bit of Orchid Oasis just to darken up the bottom. It felt like they were blending in just a little bit too much. So now this is my third attempt at doing this background. The first two times, to be honest, I don't even remember how I did it the first time. It looked great. If I could go back in time, I would tell you exactly, but I don't know. So I am just adding a little bit of Fresh Freesia with my water painter, and then you can see I'm going to stamp what looks like the wisteria or lilacs in each of the 3 colors. So Fresh Freesia, Highland Heather, and then Orchid Oasis. And I just lighten it a little bit and then stamp over it again. It would be far too stark if I didn't do that little bit of blending. And then I bring in some old olive at the top for the leaves. And this is all just so that I have a nice blended background. It's not too stark against those die cut flowers and leaves. I decide I want a little bit more depth, so I come back in with each of the 3 colors. Now I'm going to die cut that again so that I've got the rectangle that fits within my frame. Decide I need a little bit more old olive. So I stamp my sentiment here using Starry Sky, and then I add some clear embossing powder on top. But it ends up, sorry, it's not Starry Sky, it is Orchid Oasis, and it ends up going way, way too light. So you'll see me go through this whole process, die cut it even, and then realize, nope, it's too light. So then I will come in with Starry Sky and repeat the same process. So the sentiment that the happiness comes from within or grows within is from the Wisteria Wishes bundle. The one that I end up using is from the stamp set that I show you, which at this very second I can't remember the name of. I want to say Very Rare Occasion. It's from the new July to December mini catalog. So I'm just going to adhere all of my pieces. Could almost leave it like that. So now I'm going to die cut that. The little stitched oval is from the, oh, what is it from? I'll put it in the description because seriously, Dory brain here. So there I've used Starry Sky and I've changed the thinking of you sentiment that I used on my sample card. I'm showing you my purple fingers there. So I've popped up part of it, glued the other part, and I'm now adding these pearl drops are from the new mini catalog and they are fantastic, but I'm adding some iridescent pearls first, adding my ribbon, and then I will do those little pearl droplets because they need to dry. So if this was your first time here, I want to thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you enjoyed this. Please consider hitting subscribe to catch a new video almost each and every week. And I hope that you enjoyed this card. We'll see you soon, my crafty friends. Bye.